this video, we'll look at the interface of the Marvelous Designer program. It's quite simple and consists of the several important windows. The first window is the 3D view window. Here we will simulate our fabric, move it, rotate it, and also the avatar or 3D model will be here. The second window is a 2D view window. Here we will draw our pattern, cut holes, add seams and also adding the textures. These windows can be maximized to the full screen by clicking on the icon which are located at the bottom. The 3D icon maximizes the 2D view window and accordingly 2D does the same for the 2D view window. We can return our window to their normal state by clicking on the first icon in the bottom. By moving the stripe in the middle, we can increase or decrease our window. Also, we can turn off our window by using the icon and place to the another monitor if you have several of them. Now you can see that we can move our window and place to the another place if needed, and change our layout of the program. If something happened and you tear off one of the window and the window is disappear and you don't know how to return back, you simply can use the button that locates on the bottom of the screen. It's called Restore Layout. As you can see, the window is restored to the default settings, and now we can use our program again. The next very important windows is the Object Browser and the Property Editor. The Object Browser is split to the several tabs and well organized. The Scene tab, where all our objects are located, then the Fabric, where we contain all our fabrics with the property, the buttons, the button holes and also the tab stitches. And now we will look to the next window. The next window is the Property Editor window. This window displays the property of the object. This window is dynamically updated depending on the selected object. For example, if I select the fabric, I will have one property. And when I select, for example, light in the Scene tab, the light property will appear here. The most important thing you have to remember is the Property Editor is a dynamically refreshing window that displays the property of the selected object. Next window is called the Library panel. Here we can access all the files that come with the Marvelous Designer, various avatar, textures, fabric and so on. Also, we can take and add our own custom path to file on our hard drive to get a quick access to them. Next, two windows, the window of the history and the modular configurator. The history window is self-explanatory. The history of action is displayed here, but here there is one interesting button that will allow us to save the state of the history. When it used and how to apply, we will take a look in the later videos. The next window is the modular configurator. From this window we can get access to the templates of garment and place it to our avatars. Now we have opened the several windows, and to close them we will use this little arrow. Simply click on this arrow and the window will disappear, and the UI of our program will be restored again. Now we will talk with you about the context menu. To access to this menu, just make a right click in the empty space in 3D view or 2D view window. Both windows, the menu is different. Essentially, this is the quick access to some of the program functions. We will use it throughout these tutorials, and it will help us a lot in our future projects. Next, the main menu is located at top. There is in every program of Windows or Mac. All functions are located here. So, now we have to look to the tools that we have both in 3D and 2D view. We not consider them all now, but gradually, as we go through, we consider everything. They are divided into different groups, and each of them has its own name. But throughout this course, we very often will use only a couple of these tools. And now you see the naming for this tool on your screen. The Marvelous Designer has several modes. Now we are in simulation mode. It's a commonly used mode. But if we click on the simulation button, a menu will appear. We can choose a couple of this mode. Select the animation mode. As you can see, the UI is changed. So what we can do in this mode? This mode allows us to play, import and export the animation. We can export the animation in FBX or Alembic files and play in another software, for example in Maya or in 3ds Max. The next mode is the modular configurator. Let's understand the modular configurator in general terms. Module, which means a set of parts used to create complex cloth, and configurator, mean to arrangement of their parts. Essentially, modular modes lets us to customize your own design by simply combining and modifying pattern blocks. The next mode is the UV editor mode. What we can do here? Here we can arrangement our pattern nicely into UV space in between 0 and 1, and also bake the textures to the file. The last mode is called Sculpt. In this mode you can add additional details to your cloth. But one thing is very important here, and is when you finished adding details to your garment, you finish all and you accidentally come back to the simulation mode and resimulate the fabric, your detail will disappear. So we use this mode at the very end when we are ready to export the model. That's all for now. Put the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, see you soon, take care.